Good morning, everybody. Colorado has announced that they will not allow Trump to run for president next year. As socialists, as anti-imperialists, how can we understand this? Is the true ruling class so long relying upon mouthpieces like the Hillary Clintons and the Barack Obamas and, of course, Sleepy Joe himself, or Genocidal Joe, more accurately? What are they truly afraid of in Trump? They've had this lawfare campaign. They've weaponized the judicial system in how many different states now? They have all of these different quote unquote trumped up charges against Trump. How do we analyze this dialectically? What they're really afraid of is Trump's anti-authoritarian rhetoric and his mass base of disgruntled anti-authoritarian, very working class, very dispossessed workers in the Midwest and across this country who no longer believe in this foreign policy establishment, who can pilfer how many hundreds of billions of dollars for proxy war with the Ukrainian people trapped in the middle, using NATO. This is a U.S.-NATO war against Russia's geopolitical interests. Right now, Biden is carrying out a Holocaust of the Palestinian people in Gaza, but CNN is running a story this morning comparing Trump to Hitler. So it seems like next year, quite accurately, we'll have a quote-unquote democratic election where we can choose between one of our oppressors for the next 4 years or one of the genocidaires for the next 4 years. But is it fair to really put genocide on Trump's record when it's Biden right now who is coordinating anything? Lloyd Austin was in Tel Aviv promising the Israelis that the U.S. will continue to send them all the arms in the world as they massacre native life, 1.1 million Palestinian children, Gazan children who are being starved or being dehydrated or being bombed into the Stone Age or much worse. So it's important to find these kernels of truth, why the true ruling class is going after Trump in this vicious, dishonest way. And then what does all this mean when Trump is leading in all of the polls? And this is by MSNBC and CNN's own admission. What will happen in 2024 if they try to behead this movement of the dispossessed, this movement of the deplorables, to quote Hillary Clinton? What will this base do? Will this base continue to revolt? Are they going to allow their man, as they see Trump? And we have to point out Trump's white supremacy and his xenophobia and his sexism and all of these contradictions, but he does speak to this massive base that does not trust Washington for a second. U.S. politics sees as its greatest existential threat a billionaire named Donald Trump.